So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who...
Shot a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Suarez wins the duel this time. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And claimed it back swiftly.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Defending of the desperate variety. And the shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this...
Shot, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Van der Ven tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, what has happened here? And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that has been cleared. Well, that pass isn't the best. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. York, decent chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Luis Suarez. Produces a cross. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. Rooney! They've got to be quick to recover this. Platini. Pull it, and the through ball. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been slipped through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is good alertness. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Played into space out wide. He's got away. Thuram does well to get it back. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Passing nice and neat. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ribéry. Borussia Dortmund looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot, surely! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Looking for the run. De Jong. Vieira. Luis Suarez looking to play him in. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. And it's Rooney. Nicely weighted ball. Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first corner. Iniesta with the short one. Van Dijk. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. And it's Iniesta. And it's Vieira. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. Bale is flagged offside. Platini. Played out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Besiktas certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Besiktas ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Chiellini. Bale. Now, can they get him away? And this is Rooney. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Iniesta. Now it's Rooney. Caught offside that time. And it's Rooney. Rooney going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Ronaldinho. Owen. And the shot! Euphoria! Utopia!
Sağ Yılmaz. Like atı abone olmayı unutmayalım.
And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
On the finish! It's in!
Rooney really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
After 53 minutes is number 8, Platini.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Throw in. Great ball, and he's in here. And Owen! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Owen! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Iniesta. De Jong. Platini. Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Bale. Just about up to the hour now. Bale has it out wide and in space. Ribery. That's an imaginative pass. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he cuts out the supply. De Jong. Platini. Luis Suarez. And it's Rooney. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, that is a... Can he finish? Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shoots! He scores! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Pele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. This is Messi. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pele. That's been cut out. Well played. That has not gone well. Pele. And he's running through. And he's gone backward here. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. Kaká. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass somewhat off target. Time added on 4 minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk cuts it out. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 9, Owen.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Besiktas pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And it's Messi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nedved going full tilt down the left. Vieira. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. No way through. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Look at the space here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Ronaldinho gets into some space. Takes a shot! And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 11, Vadio. Number 20, coming on the field, number 17, Roberto Carlos. Number
Is there to be
22,
drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Besiktas are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Araujo is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Vieira. That's Turan. Araujo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Boca Juniors finding their passes. Ferdinand did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He can run onto that, and the flag has stayed. Decent chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Haaland! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through, it's one and in! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Roberto Baggio. Besiktas leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Owen. Pull it. And now the breakaway. Quarter of an hour played. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nedved. Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Baggio. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance for a shot! He's given the time to pick a pass. Now it's Hullet. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Haaland. And this is Owen. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And it's Nedved. This looks promising. Haaland! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner it is. Boca Juniors with the corner. They're first. Ronaldinho with the short one. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's being urged to shoot. And he welcomes it in. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Nedved has it out wide and in space. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho wriggles his way through. Over to the left. Played into the middle. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot! Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho plays it short. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! Nedved finds himself offside. Ronaldinho. Conte. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho. And it's Baggio. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. Nedved powering forward here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Owen. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looking to play him in. Nedved. Nuno Mendes. Pull it. Nedved. It's Nedved! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ronaldinho. Nedved. Now Ronaldinho. And it's Baggio. And it's Nedved. And it's made its way to him. Besiktas have got it back and they'll have another. Owen! And he hits the net. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Burak Yilmaz. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Can he finish? So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Pull it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a...
Cruyff! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cruyff. Quarter of an hour played. Digne. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia hangs one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bernardo Silva tries to pass it through. Burak Yilmaz. Now Davids. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Spread out to the left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Sneijder. João Neves. Pull it. Chouameni gets over and intercepts. James. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Osimhen. Pull it. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Nedved. And this is Cruyff. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that's well seen too. Van der Ven. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kvaratskhelia. Gullit wins the duel this time. João Neves. Now, can they get him away? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here. Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz, and this is Burak Yilmaz. Schneider, it's a really well-measured ball. Chouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids. Chouameni cuts out the pass. Schneider. And it's Digne. Here's Chouameni. And it's James. Bernardo Silva. James. Lofted in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And it's Nedved. Vardiol, a player who needs no introduction. Nedved has it out wide and in space. Shot, surely! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Crunching tackle. Now, who's going to be first to this? João Neves. Van de Ven. James. João Neves. Great pressure, plenty of it. He has found the way through. Swings in across. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And he's had a hit. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Can he get on the end of this? Digne. Is there any support? He might not need it. Tries a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Chouameni. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That was travelling. Threads one in. And he cuts out the supply. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Corner number 3 coming up. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. And it's Bernardo Silva. Chouameni. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And this is Cruyff. João Neves. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Besiktas have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And this is Burak Yilmaz. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Time then
21.
for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical.
Big header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. Now there's a fight. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he thumps it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
James. And here's Osimhen. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Shot goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pull it. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
James tries to clear. Nicely weighted ball. Hoisted in. A header! Oh, it's in! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Besiktas take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking to play him in. Schneider. Digne. Spread it left. He's being urged to shoot. Davids. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Besiktas can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Besiktas can be really happy with this. I saw it.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through! Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Besiktas penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item
Mbappe!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's the chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. They get a throw in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. Crosses it in here. Guardiola is there and he can get that clear. Hullet. Azar. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Tries to pass it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Burak Yilmaz. And Hullet! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. That's an excellent interception. Pull it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now that looks a decent ball. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Nedved. To Messi. And it's Kimmich. Nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kimmich just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Cruyff. Great ball and bullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Besiktas have their second corner now. Vardiol getting this one clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a ball! Messi, and he's there to make the challenge. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. And that has not gone well. Great vision. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Dealt with nicely by the defence. And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello attendees, this
How
is
to look back on the first 45 minutes.
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Besiktas leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. Besiktas carrying a 1-goal lead. It's a pretty loose pass. Vardiol. Oh no, what has happened here? Now that's well seen too. He's shifting through the gears here. And he passes it long. Nedved. That's an imaginative pass. Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ferdinand. And the through ball. Shoots! They've done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now.
Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Good effort from distance. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lenormand. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's a good ball. Chelsea have it back and can go again. Played in deep. Messi! Oh, it's come loose.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case. He's through here. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 19. Hazard. Number
Nicely
7,
weighted ball. That has been cut short.
Number 6.
He's going for goal!
Coming on
Pull
the
it.
field.
And he's picked out the run.
That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. And pull it! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now there's a Cruyff! Well, that is remarkable.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It'll be a throw-in. He's being urged to shoot. Cruyff's cross. It's a mighty effort! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
He's through, it's 1-0, and the shot! It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Coming on to replace him is number 17, Alexander-Arnold.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Played back to the goalkeeper. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And a chance! No, it's wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. What a throw in. Five minutes left on the clock. And this is Burak Yilmaz. Shot at goal! And that's wide. Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Now he's got space here. And that is out of play. Played into space. Tries from a long way out. No, that's just wide. Ferdinand. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's having a go. Keeper always had the measure of that. Cruyff. Vermeer. Pass somewhat off target. Played out towards the right wing. Davids. He's picked his way through. A lot of... He's having a shot! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now, certain sections.
And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Thank you for your cooperation.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to...
hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Just eases him off the ball. And he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross. Adams clears it away. White reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club. It's Luis Suarez! Rice. Here's João Felix. Wilshere. That has been slung wide. Petit. Wilshere has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Robson. Adams gets a foot in here, and it's Fletcher. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Ah, he's given it away. And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're quick to get it back. Picked out Bridget, surely! Suarez looking sharp there. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
White cuts out the pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cantona. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Liverpool could not have chosen a worse moment to get them off and running. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling.
He's gone tall. And he's found the net. That is how you do it. A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
João Felix. And that pass just didn't quite work. Petit. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has not gone well. Rice. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work.
Rooney! Darren Fletcher. No, that's been intercepted. João Felix.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Petit. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Could move up a gear here. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. Wilshere. And it's Rooney. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
5 minutes till the break. Park Ji-sung. Petit has it out wide and in space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rice, and the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the... Oh, what has happened here?
Only 1 minute added time.
And this is Luis Suarez. He's onside, and he's found a way past. Plenty. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Special birthday. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Bukayo Saka. Number 19, Wilshere.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Gets a good foot in there. It's a promising position. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saliba calmly anticipates. Robson. Can he get on the end of this? Park Ji-sung. Chance here to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rice. And it's Rooney. Owen. Robson has it in a wide position. Looking for the run. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well read, nice interception. Nicely aimed pass. Park Ji-sung. Manchester United have it back and can go again. And they're back on the ball again. Driving forward. Knocks it into space. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's Petit. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Luis Suarez. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ah, now can they counter? Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. It's Luis Suarez! Gets good distance on it. Goes for a shot! Owen. Rooney. And this is Luis Suarez. Makalele, chance for a shot! There it is! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, nice touch. Great vision. Joao Felix. Looking to play him in.
Aleykümselam.
Oh, that's
Like
fabulous.
atıp abone olmayı unutmayalım. Arkadaşlar,
Lampard.
ilk defa gördüğümüz isimler.
Oh, that's a cracking ball.
Abone
Too
olmak
quick for
ücretsizdir.
defence and
Like
keeper.
atmak ücretsizdir.
Well, there's plenty to like
Maksat
about this approach.
şenlik
Get your
olsun
head
ya.
down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mük
Joao
ne?
Felix.
O ne demek?
It's a shade optimistic. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Irwin.
Hırsız oynamıyorum ben arkadaşlar.
Robson. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. Rice. Manchester United finding their passes. Ball's gone out of play.
Etkinlik yapıyorum. Ayakkabı lazım da. Ne onun adı?
Now that's well seen too.
Beceri ayakkabısı lazım. Biriktireyim diye uğraşıyorum.
Such
Yoksa
a good
klasman
opportunity,
oynarım ben
Peter.
de.
I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Robson. And it's Lampard. And this is Owen. And he welcomes it in. Here it is crossed in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Adams gets over and intercepts. Petit wins the duel this time. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Oh, what a climb! We've got a goal! Deep, deep into injury time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And very quickly, and the referee brings it to a close.
Please join me. in
Liverpool
wishing all
can
the best
celebrate
for their
now. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Ødegaard. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ødegaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Ødegaard looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. Gabriel. Partey. Looking for the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Saka. Nicely weighted ball. Now, can he find a finish? Corner given.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played into space. Dink through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, easy pickings there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's put paid to a promising move. Partey. Nicely worked. Chance! Oh, good stop by the keeper. Darren Fletcher. Park Ji-sung. That's a cute ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nice looking ball. Havertz. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's going to go a long way. Showing great feet there. He's got away. And it's played. Up he goes! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
No way through there.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Fletcher. Irwin. Drogba. Raya claims comfortably.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Partey. White cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he...
And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
And Fletcher! Oh, it's there! The second half sparked straight into life. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's gone in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ødegaard. Aimed beyond the defence. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Who saw this coming? Liverpool are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Driving through the middle. Big chance! And he's found the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a promising position. Makaleli. Plays a sharp little ball here. Owen. Makaleli. Now he's off and running. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Havertz! Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Corner number 2 then.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gavin Owen. Owen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played in. He rises! He scores! And surely now the result beyond doubt. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Arsenal making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's chosen to go back into the last 5 minutes. That's a good ball out wide. Deep cross. And it's Perez. Oh, such a clever touch. Arsenal with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Arsenal get their 4th corner. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what has happened here? Owen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, it's Petit. That is good alertness. Partey. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Szoboszlai. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is...